Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about dreams.
Shut your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream and get us out.
This has just been on my mind because I went through a period of not having like any dreams to now I'm just having like a bunch of dreams I remember that are just super, I don't know. And also we have just entered Pisces season. The sun is in Pisces and Pisces is all about dreamy energy. So I just felt like talking about it. So we're just gonna jump right into this conversation. I want to start off with talking about psychic dreams, right? The topic of psychic dreams. I am a Scorpio, if you didn't know already. And I feel like I have been pretty intuitive like my whole life. I always hear that Scorpio is like such an intuitive sign. And yes, this is a video like that. So if you one of those, that stuff's not real, that stuff's dumb, click off the video, honey. This is for all the astrology, crystal wearing, incense burning bitches out there, okay? Anyways, I've had a couple psychic dreams. I want to start with one that I had when I was younger. So this is kind of like topic video slash story time. So when I was younger, I remember like a family in my family, you know, like cousins, uncles, stuff. I remember they won some money, right? They won some money. Before they won some money, like I swear a couple weeks before, I had a dream that they just had nice things. Like they had a super nice car, like that they just like upgraded. And then a couple weeks later, they're, oh my God, like they scored, they won some money. My parents told me and I was just like, huh. And I remember I told my parents and then they were like, oh, like, look at you predicting the future, blah, 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 blah. That is the first time I've ever felt like, the fuck was that? But anyway, that one right there was just a little dabble into it. Y'all, okay. The last person I started dating this boy in April 2022. This is for context of my dream, it matters. In about either March or February of that year, I had a dream. Trigger warning, explicit content. I had a dream that I was having intercourse on the floor with someone that I did not recognize at the time. I can describe it though. And it was in a dark room. On the floor, dark room, intercourse, if you get what I'm putting down. The man I was having it with was dark skinned. He was wearing like a do-rag, like as if he had locks, braids, twists, some kind of protective styling. And then I just remember the shape of his eyes being like kind of small, like, I don't know. I just remember the specific eye shape. I have this dream. It's kind of weird because I'm honestly not a person who has a lot of like wet dreams often. So I just wake up, I'm like, okay. Okay. Tell me why. So remember how I said I had that dream in maybe February, March of that year. I started dating my ex in April. I did not make the connection like as soon as I met him, like, oh, you were the guy in my dream. No, it wasn't like that. But y'all, why was the guy in the dream my ex before I ever seen him, heard of him, anything like that? I honestly did not make the connection like, you were the guy in my dream. I didn't make that connection till like months into the relationship, and I was so spooked out. I was so spooked out. I didn't really tell anyone, even him. And here's the catch. Remember how I said it was psychic? Oh girl, it was psychic because it was, you saw like the person you were dating before you even saw him. That's not even the nitty gritty, the details of the psychic dream, y'all. A couple months into dating him, that exact scenario happened. Okay? The details I just described. Dark room, on the floor, intercourse. That exact situation in my dream happened in real life months later, before I thought, oh, this is the guy from my dream. Like, It was the exact same thing, y'all. It was the exact same thing. Same looking room and everything. Now that right there was just too much, okay? It was too much because I feel like a lot of people, or at least me, like I'll have dreams that have like psychic characteristics, but it's never like spot on like that one was. So I was just like, what the hell? Anyway, I'm not with that guy anymore. If you follow me on anything, keep up with my YouTube, you know I'm a single woman who left that abusive ass boy about 10 months ago. Happy 10 months to me. But I remember when I was in that relationship and I made that connection that like, oh my God, I literally had a dream, like a psychic dream about this guy that I'm now dating. Before I ever saw him, knew about him, anything like that. But I remember a couple times when I was contemplating leaving, I would think like, I had that dream though. Does that mean something? And girl, no the fuck it doesn't, because y'all ain't together no more. And to anybody else out here talking about dreams, I want to tell y'all the same thing, girl. It doesn't mean it means something. I don't mean to be harsh, but it doesn't always mean something. That's why I want to go into my next topic about dreams. Like, they don't always mean something. Because I would think, oh my God, should I? But I had the dream about him, so doesn't that mean something? And he was an abusive partner that I'm no longer with, and I would never ever go back to, speak to again, all of that. So I feel like that dream proves nothing other than I'm just a psychic, intuitive boss bitch. Like, it don't mean he's my motherfucking soulmate. I know girls, we're emotional beings, we're intuitive beings. Sometimes we get stuck up on, is this a sign? Is this dream a sign? Is this a sign? It's not always a sign, babe. It's not always a sign. And the way this can completely go to the opposite side is so real too. Like, people, we all know I had a dream, he cheated on me. I had a dream, he was... Girl, that doesn't always mean something either.
I could cry right now. I'm so embarrassed and mad. I hope you can't get it up and her pussy is trash.
I literally read something that a psychologist said before that is like, a lot of people have dreams about partners cheating on them, people close to them doing them wrong. And that doesn't mean they're doing something wrong. A lot of times when we have dreams about someone we really care about and love doing us wrong, it means that you care. It means that you're concerned about someone doing you wrong. You worry, you don't want that to happen. It doesn't mean that's what they're doing behind the scenes. Maybe it does. Some people have been like, oh, I had a dream he was cheating and then he was. You gag me there. Maybe sometimes it doesn't mean something, but it doesn't always. I'm trying to ease y'all's anxiety. It doesn't, y'all. If y'all had a dream that you were in Bikini Bottom and then a dragon set the Krusty Krab on fire, do you think about that dream too and be like, but this has to mean something? No, it doesn't. But don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to like clown on people like, oh, it doesn't always mean that. Because like I said, I think sometimes dreams have meaning, they have a message, something like that, but it's not always something to hold on to. Like, that can drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Just like same thing, people will be like, I wasn't thinking about this ex, I wasn't thinking about this person, I haven't talked to them in years and I just had a dream about them. That doesn't mean you need to reach out or like, it doesn't always, just ease your mind. Ease your mind is a message I'm trying to say, because I've been in those shoes too, where I'm like besides the dream I told you guys about, where I'm like, wait, this has to mean something, maybe I should reach out, blah, blah, blah. Like, ease your mind, use your intuition, use your discernment before you act on something in the dream realm. I think some things are meant to stay in the dream realm. You know? Okay, now we are moving on to the topic of lucid dreaming. So let me tell you, the definition of a lucid dream is a dream that you can apparently control. Like, a lot of times when I'm in my dreams, I don't feel like I have control. Like, I want a burger, whoop. I want to go to Disneyland, whoop. Like, it feels like the story's just playing, but people say they have lucid dreams where they feel like they are in control. They are creating like whatever, walking where they want to walk, you know, like a simulation kind of thing. And the creepiest shit I've heard about lucid dreams too is that apparently, like, so many people say, if you like admits out that you know this is a dream, they say everything just breaks loose. Whoever you ask, wait, what time is it? Or like you just acknowledge that you know it's a dream, they get mad at you, something blah blah blah. And I think, when I think about that, that's personally very scary, and I'm glad I never seen that. But I just told my TikTok about a dream that I had. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan, because that's who hears it first. You hear me? Anyway, back to this dream. You ever have a dream that is so good that you just wake up and you're like, oh my god, like, can I go back to sleep and like finish the dream? Like, that was so nice. Can I see what happens next? Can I see blah blah blah? So a couple weeks ago, I had a dream like that. This dream was literally giving like ASAP and Riri family life. Like, I had a fine ass man. I had like 2 adorable toddlers. We were at Disneyland. Like, I was just playing with them. They were giggling, had the cutest smiles, the cutest laughs. And then like we went home. We had a fat, giant, nice house. Like, it was all clean. It was just like the lifestyle, and it was such a nice dream. Now that I think about it, I've been having a whole lot of dreams about having children, and I want to know what that's about. A lot of times people say when you have dreams about having children / pregnancy, it means like something, it means like rebirth. Like, it doesn't have to mean specifically to you, it doesn't have to mean specifically pertaining to kids, but just something in your life, like, is birthing, rebirthing, new ideas, a new blah blah blah, something that's what I hear, so hopefully that's true. Anyway, so I have that dream with an adorable family giving soft life. I obviously couldn't go back and like live out the dream. Why last night was I able to resume the dream? I mentioned this in the lucid dreaming topic because I'm like, is this like a version of it? Like, how was I able to continue a dream from weeks ago? But here is the catch. Here's the catch. It wasn't like scary, anything like that, but I'm back in Disneyland with my adorable toddlers. And it's just like the dream wasn't as easygoing as it was in the last dream. And let me explain. Like, for instance, my kids, my cute little toddlers, they're like, oh, we want to go in the store and buy toys and stuff like that. I'm like, yes, baby, let's go. So we walk to try to find like a store, which if you've ever been to Disneyland, there's gift shops everywhere. It took forever to find a store. We get to a store. Why is like a bunch of aisles are empty? It's like empty. It's so hard to find any toys, anything like that. There's no employees to help us. It was just weird, y'all. It was just weird. Where it was like, I'm back in the same location. I'm back in that sweet dream, but it just wasn't as easygoing and flowy as the first time. Like, it was just harder to keep it going. And that's all I remember. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what that means. First time I've experienced it, and yeah, if you've ever had a lucid dream, or if you've ever had a psychic dream, or if you've ever had a continuation dream, comment right now and let me know your stories, because I'm actually very interested. Next, we are going to talk about reoccurring dreams. Now, this is again another phenomenon that I feel like a lot of people have been like, I always have this recurring dream. Like, you see it in TV, you see it in movies, you see it in horror movies, which is kind of scary, but my reoccurring dream ain't scary like that. I don't want one like that. So the only time I can remember that I've had a reoccurring dream is one that I've had even up to a few months ago, I think. If you guys watch the story time, He Cut My Hair in My Sleep, you should definitely watch. Linked in my story times playlist. It is when my rabbit, my childhood rabbit, decided to eat my hair in my sleep, and I had a little cut when I was a child, a little uneven cut, thanks to Peter. But anyway, my baby boy, my bunny, he passed away 4 years ago. Yeah, in 2020. Literally worst thing ever. A couple days before I graduated, and I was class of 2020, the class that I have no graduation, no prom, all that. And then my rabbit died. Like, I was not doing good. So since he passed away, and I've also heard a lot of people saying they would have dreams about loved ones who passed away. I don't think I've really had that other than about my rabbit. Since then, 4 years ago all the way up till now, I have this reoccurring dream that I walk in my room. If you've ever had a rabbit, you know, rabbits, they poop in like litter boxes like cats. Like, it's like a little box, you lay newspaper, you lay hay. I would have a dream that I would just walk in, I would see his cage and it would be empty, full of food, and he would just look super hungry. And I would be like, oh my God, like, Peter's out of food. Like, I gotta go to PetSmart right now. Like, it's 8 o'clock. What time does PetSmart close? I gotta go. Like, I gotta go get him some food right now. And then all of a sudden, when I'm in this frantic, like, oh shit, I need to feed him, blah, 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 it just snaps. Like, I just remember I don't even have a rabbit anymore. Like, he's not here anymore. And then I just wake up. That shit is deep as fuck. I want to say in the past 4 years, I've had that dream at least 5 times. And I don't know what that's about. I mean, this is why I say dreams aren't always a sign, but they can sometimes have meaning. Because I'm like, obviously, it's like about my childhood pet that I love and miss that's no longer here, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I don't really get what else I can get out of this reoccurring dream I keep having. You know, maybe it's just a comfort dream to like be able to physically see him again, or make me have that feeling like he's with me, or maybe it is to show that like he's still with me even if it's not in the physical realm. But yeah, that's the only reoccurring dream I can really think of. If you've ever had a reoccurring dream, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Yeah guys, that is all the dream topics I had down in the notes for today. Let me know your thoughts on my dreams, some weird dreams you've had. I would love to read them and talk about it because I just think it's such an interesting topic. And also, we are in Pisces season, so I'm sure there's many more weird dreams to come. Happy Pisces season to all my water sign sisters, like Janae. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan, because those are the accounts that be hearing the tea early, hear the thoughts from my mind early, like I said about the dream I was talking about. So you just don't want to miss it, so go ahead and get over there. Please check out my podcast I just launched on Spotify, linked in my Instagram bio, Alicia Milan. The podcast is called Alicia's World. I hope you guys listen and enjoy it. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this whole video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!